creative challenge that makes the designer young can also take a sleek fiberglass idea of tomorrow and make that happen too.
In any other studio, when we're doing a car, we have to be concerned about basic package requirements. Do the people fit inside? Does the engine fit inside? Do we have a certain amount of trunk space? In this studio, we didn't worry about any of these requirements. We were just interested in an exciting, dramatic form. We explored forms without wheels. We explored forms without direction. And I think it's interesting that in spite of our freedom, we seem to like those shapes which looked most like cars. Our procedure was to do a small model without limitations, and then to go on into a full-size model like this one, in clay. When it was the way we liked it, then we'd have it cast in fiberglass like this car. I think this lack of any kind of control has helped us come up with some ideas and concepts that I don't think we would have done. I'm sure we wouldn't have done if we had been controlled in any way.
Well, we've been into this now 6 or 8 months, and I like the product of this effort. I think that it shows signs of being very, very useful.
It's been very useful, and it's an interesting sidelight is that it's all of us have our pet ideas we've been carrying around for years.
Yes, this is.
And we've all had a chance to try them and find out if they're really that good or not.
And I think this is a great area for people to kind of go through the loosening process and kind of exercise that freedom of expression, which is so important to the creative person.
Form can be almost like a religion. You either believe in it or you don't. I sometimes think of a car as an object related to sculpture, the sculpture that I do, the sculpture that I see. And for all of my life, I think I've been influenced by movement. And of course, the lines in automobiles, they reflect this a great deal. And therefore, I think there's a tremendous relationship of this particular element of aesthetics that reflect in both areas: the car, the sculpture, the lines, the movement. All these things are interrelated somehow with design.